Hi, welcome everyone. In this video, we will learn Article 4 of UCPDC 600, that is credits versus contracts. I have divided this article into three sections. The first, a credit by its nature is a separate transaction from the sale or other contract on which it may be based. Banks are in no way concerned with or bound by such contract, even if any reference whatsoever to it is included in the credit. Suppose the documentary's credit says tolerance in quantity as 0%, but the sale contract number mentioned in credit allows for tolerance of plus minus 10%. The beneficiary shipped goods less than the quantity mentioned in the credit, assuming it is permitted in sale contract. So, this is not allowed and documents will be considered as discrepant because the banks are no way concerned with or bound by such contract, even if any reference whatsoever is included in the credit. Beneficiary has to present documents complying as per terms and condition mentioned in the credit, not as per any reference or sale contract number mentioned in credit. Now, coming to the second section. Consequently, the undertaking of a bank to honor, negotiate, or to fulfill any other obligation under the credit is not subject to claims or defenses by the applicant resulting from its relationship with the issuing bank or the beneficiary. A beneficiary can in no case avail itself of the contractual relationship existing between banks or between the applicant and the issuing bank. Now, suppose a documentary credit has been issued and after issuing documentary credit, applicant defaults any of the credit facility which it is enjoying from the issuing bank. Then, upon presentation of clean documents, issuing bank cannot refuse payment citing reason applicant is in default of their credit facilities. Suppose applicant is enjoying a cash credit facility from the issuing bank and issuing bank issued a credit in favor of B. Now, suppose this cash credit facility is in default by applicant in any way. So, if one of the credit facility is in default, the issuing bank cannot refuse to make payment of the credit which it has issued. Now, one more example. Let's say applicant advise issuing bank to pay less amount as they have paid beneficiary directly and submit proof for the same. Issuing bank is not obliged to act upon claim of the applicant and must pay amount in full. Suppose credit has been issued for 1500 USD. Beneficiary presents document of USD 1500. Presentation is complying. Applicant comes to the bank and says that we have remitted 500 USD and submits swift copy and says that we have already remitted 500 USD. Now you just remit only 1000 USD. So in this case, issuing bank will not act as per advice of applicant and must pay the amount in full. Now, coming to the third section. An issuing bank should discourage any attempt by the applicant to include as an integral part of the credit copies of underlying contract, pro forma, invoice and the like. Here we have taken one more example. Suppose documentary credit says the description of goods as iron ore as per pro forma invoice number 45 by 21 dated 23rd September 2025. This kind of description of goods must be discouraged by the issuing bank. Instead, beneficiary can ask issuing bank to write complete description of goods. Suppose like iron ore with moisture 70%, weight 50 metric ton, etc. Instead of using the reference of pro forma invoice, beneficiary must write the description of goods in full to avoid any confusion. So that was all for the Article 4 of Advisory 600. Thank you.